So you're massively famous now. I'm talking about Friends.
Yeah.
And
not right now. Friends, yeah.
You're massively famous.
No,
people were
that's not what I was
so
fishing
excited
for.
that you were coming in this building today, literally.
Oh my gosh.
Not a fan your face fan thing, because you've affected people in a way that makes them think and makes them feel better about themselves in a real way, not just the laugh. And you do that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it is good.
That's who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Proud of.
Yeah. So, okay. So now you're hugely famous, and that was like, had to be like a wave of energy coming your way.
Yeah.
How did that feel? How did you cope?
I felt so protected because I was one of 6 experiencing it at the same time. And we could talk about it with each other without sounding ungrateful or
look at me or anything.
Or So to me, the thing I always thought was, how do people do this alone? Like they're in a movie and then they're become huge and they're alone.
How does Tom Cruise do it?
Well, I wasn't worried about him somehow.
Sorry, that was me. Go on. There is a protection to ensemble, to Friends.
Huge protection.
Yeah.
Huge protection. Yeah. What about you?
I somehow I stumble into life. My definition of who I am before I met Mary was I'm in the back of a pickup going through life, looking at life come by me. I never turned around and looked through the front windshield. I was always surprised and delighted by what passed me by. When I met Mary, before I met Mary, I finally had turned around and go, I want this in life. I want to be this in life. But before that, I was just blissfully passing by. What was your question that made me do this amazing metaphor?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Oh, good. So we're both so...
I mean, I know.
Fame, how I dealt with fame.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
So
that's pretty good.
Somewhere down the line, about the 4th or 5th year, I realized that fame was this huge amount of energy coming your way. And if you don't deflect it somehow, if you make it really about you, you're like that 3-year-old in the middle of a room full of adults who all of a sudden all focus on that kid. You can spin them out in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Which is not good for you. So I realized, this is power, energy. What should I do with it? And coincidentally found ocean activism. I became kind of interested in oceans, and we were fighting oil companies, and I had a way to go, thank you for watching Cheers. Here's your autograph, and I'd like you to meet this marine biologist. She's amazing, and she has something important to tell you.
Yeah.
I realized my role could be the person in front of the tent, getting the microphones, but passing it on to something I cared about that was important.
Yeah.
And that saved me.
Okay.
I could make use of my fame,
by deflecting.
Yeah. And using that energy for something else. I think that helped.
Yeah. I think that's true for a lot of people. I think also, there's a certain amount of guilt too.
Sure.
At first. And then also with, any financial success too with something. And I think there's guilt that needs to be dealt with also, and everyone deals with that differently. But for me, the fame, I think, and I'm happy to say early on, I realized that it wasn't a real thing. People love you. And I would always translate that to, it's not the kind of love that a lot of people think will cure whatever damage they have to their self-esteem, from whenever before. That doesn't fix anything. And it's not real, and it's potentially fleeting. Potentially. It's definitely fleeting because everything, comes and goes. That's how.
And it's not about you. It's about them.
It's about them. It's about what you've presented.
Yes.
Which isn't you. necessarily.
Right. I have to say that water that we swim in as a result of Friends and Cheers is remarkable, because we weren't running around with submachine guns pretending to kill people in our movies. We were making people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So people see you and they smile immediately because they remember you being part of a moment that made them laugh, and they're happy about that.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing to swim in.
It's not a bad thing. But, part of Cheers was on for, 11 years, was it? My good God. Friends was on for 10. And so, there's a lot of dynamics. Dynamics in terms of your relationship with the popularity of it and the fame and the little realizations you have about it. And I was always, my way of dealing with it was to just downplay. And my family all lives here. So, okay, they keep me in check. And that was good. And I have a child. That's the priority now. Like all this stuff. And, sometimes you go a little too far with, none of this is important at all. And after 9/11 happened, I was driving home from work, and I would drive home, in LA, and if I'm stopped, someone in the car next to me might look over and go, and wave or something. And after 9/11, and it happened a few times, driving home, someone's next to me, and they just looked over and they just looked exhausted and tired and just went, thank you. And it almost made me cry.
Yeah.
And that's where it hit me. Oh no, we are actually providing a service, like a mental health service.
I really agree with that.
By entertaining people. And they definitely need to not look at the news for a minute and just laugh and be part of a world where all that didn't happen.